GenG versus Talon, Talon versus GenG, t3xture versus primmie, my friends. Legendary game, dude. Can Talon finally beat GenG? I don't know, bro, but they beating one, so that's it. They also break the map number 1 curse. Here we go.
They're just gonna burst right through.
TP in, plant getting ready to come in. Kalua.
Eyes on the skid. Eyes on the skid.
For timing, goes on the push. Is able to find Karan. It's a bit of damage in exchange, but t3xture at the same time able to find Jit Boys over here on the A site. Lobbing in the nano, zoned away for the moment here by the salvos. Talon are in. They're in somewhat control, but now Snakebite going to be thrown down. High taking a bit of damage. HP bars continue to get whittled away at t3xture. Swoops around the back, but it's been noted very intelligently there.
Oh, yeah.
Turns around.
Stenwar, bro.
Which is going to be a spray battle. The smoke gets ready to follow the wall. Still in the way of the defuse. Being stuck. He's not open yet. And there's the kill.
Bro, that was close. That was so close.
Glimpse of a second. Gen.G are able to pick up the pistol with 2 players surviving. Creating a bit of space. TP up over the top here for Karan. Now gets
Okay. Mach went Ray with WTP.
Ult's still a world away here for both squads. Don't have to worry about those in the post plant quite just yet. primmie trying to open up a little bit of space here, but Ash is going to be taken down. Salvos over on the site, able to go ahead and get a catch. Not sure if it was, grab combo.
That.
Yeah, Cruz had it. You can see there on the assist. Solid kill to be found. t3xture.
Nice jump, nice jump.
But ends up getting taken down. Solid kill opening here from the side of Jit Boys. Now a 5v3 as they look for the retake. Paranoia towards back. Karan going to be flushed out. Munchkin trying to hold the line.
Clean round, bro. Flawless round for Talon.
Fantastically done from Talon.
Here we go, my friends. Here we go. 5v4 already.
Yet. Karan TP's past it, though.
Himself situated here back site. Seems like they have no idea. Kalua going to be taken down. Paranoia sent across towards that A connector. Jit Boys. For some kind of timing here.
This is a tough run for Talon.
Gets a ping reveal onto one.
Bro, if he gets that one, I was hope. Now it's a save for sure.
Gets traded out as a
Bro, don't even try. Don't even try. Just save it.
Lingering lurk around C long. They're correct, but Munchkin out a little bit further. But
that's nice, Cruz. Yo, he was on fire. Did a game against him 1-1. On fire.
Very solid response here from the IGL.
Perfect game, man.
That opening pick.
And primmie TP'd right off the back of that. When you just get Munchkin, kind of assuming there's going to be
okay. That's good.
Just get taken down. Minor readjustment to have Karan be the one go in to get the spike.
That's a good ult, man.
Yeah, when the net comes through. He's able to do that, avoids it. But
beautiful ult, bro. Beautiful ult.
Down, Armageddon going to be sent out. Ash trying to hold the door, nearly has him lined up, but the nano from Foxy9 is able to find one.
Winnable.
With the Phantom comes up with another. Diffuse starting to be held. The shot gets the hit. Takes down Thai, but still going to be primmie standing. Getting the
good trade,
here.
Good trade.
Nearby enough to get the recovery on that as well, and Talon will scrape by with a round win.
But you can see that Talon is cooking, man. Talon is cooking, my
Munchkin
friends.
reads it well that there's going to be a player pushing out of C long. He just gets out-dueled. I like the way that primmie immediately TP's back after Cruz gets this kill.
That was nice, bro.
They don't anticipate that there's anything else behind it because it's just Munchkin there, and he loves to lurk. And then they use a great ultimate. The Tejo ultimate forces Karan out into garage door, right where Cruz is ready and waiting. And a nice quick trade there.
Okay, here we go, No cuts.
Very ready for that window position. A classic Gen.G style of play for those B hits to set up for those deep post plants with the mollies. So you're going to need to try to find some different answers. A few Guardians being bought down for Gen.G. So they're trying to get another
Dimensional drift for primmie.
If they don't get this one. Money behind it for a few players. Pretty dire. Cruz again going to try to push out of the doors, but thwarted. There's primmie.
Able to find Munchkin.
That's so good, man. That's so good.
On that deep line, immediately TP's
5-4 already.
C site. Keeps himself safe, and now it's going to be Munchkin IGLing from beyond the grave.
Okay, spot Tejo, spot Killjoy as well.
Forward presence here from Foxy9.
They know she's nearby.
Smoke just in front of B, but
and if they go away, bro.
Now,
which is what Talon wants, by the way.
Once again,
they are making GenG go away. Look at this utility, man, waiting for them. Holy shit.
To clear some of it, they're going to use some Tejo utility as well. They get the trips.
Okay, broke the can.
But everything else is
bro, you shouldn't die like that. That's insane by Foxy9, though.
Able to find that hit.
Oh, this was perfect for GenG.
Kalua spotting out the placement of the util here. Foxy looking like he wants to challenge the angle, does so, and Kalua able to strike.
Good trade.
The kill, Ash quick to trade it back. Keeps him in with a 3v3 as primmie. Sprinting around to the dimensional drift. looking for a weapon here, but t3xture.
One kill, bro, made all the difference. It was good for Talon, bro. It was good for Dan.
Just end up being a firing squad down from window.
They could easily
if Talon can try to
give up the B side and play retake.
Actually getting a tap on this plan.
Got a couple flashes, but you got to get deep enough to use them.
Salvos go through. Primmie tag to 11. Die does manage to come away with one. His t3xture's going to be taken down. Primmie finding another. And he finds 3.
Yeah, this is when
11 HP. Be damned.
the potential GOAT comes to play
play
and win a round that they shouldn't win, bro.
That is crazy good.
That is crazy. That is beautiful. That's Talon ranking Gen.G economy, bro.
Not having any of it.
This is
First with the operator.
the difference maker, bro.
Foxy. Ash.
And you need to have that, bro.
t3xture watching the flanks nicely.
You need to have players like this.
Gets one.
There is not a lot of players in the world, bro, that do things like this, that win big rounds like this.
And it makes it really challenging for
Gen.G already exploiting this B side.
Are in a judge for Cruz.
Swing the corners.
Yeah, bro, if he dies for the first guy.
Salvos absolutely annihilate Munchkin. Hope of a thrifty, very much.
Talon is cooking, bro. Talon is cooking.
Grab net set, not getting a catch on anyone, I do believe. Sets are going to be cleared out, and Cruz is on a peek, able to find it. Now they strike in from behind. They are just absolutely pinned in position. Munchkin able to find one.
Totally breaking the rhythm and doing something unexpected.
He's going to be on the floor.
Beautiful decision here by Talon.
Catching Ash. And Kahlua catching Munchkin.
Catching Gen.G.
He's so beautifully read
Off guard.
Talon, understanding and manipulating the
This is beautiful, bro. This is beautiful. And this round broke Gen.G economy. Stats for you, my friends. I already saying that because, man, we know Gen.G is good for these rounds, man. This is after a timeout.
Just set up to go over towards the A connector.
They like these sheriffs. They like these thingers, bro. And they're not sure about this type position.
Back over to the B side. Quick TP to readjust here from Ty. Just
okay.
Get caught. And he is, of course, the one.
The timing.
Catches a glimpse. Looking for the stun.
That was fast.
Quick peek, and that's going to be Foxy9. Take it down. Camera cleared out. Salvo sent both sides. Gen.G control of the site here for the moment. Ash going to be left to stick around, it would seem, as Munchkin, you've been spotted, and you've been sprayed down. It's just far too late. Swap to the shorty. Ty cuts down Ash. t3xture, the overdrive, able to come away with one. But needs so much more than that. He and Karan now trying to fight their way out of what looks to be a damn near impossible situation. The overdrive now expired. Sets the wall to try to act like he's repositioned.
Bro, this is a big round for Talon.
Is all that they can find.
Man, it was dangerous, bro. The invested Viper speed, the overdrive.
But Talon are not allowing for any kind of thrifty business to come through.
Yeah, they're going to use the drone.
That's just going to be sent. They get a glimpse, though. They know that this deadlock is in position.
Oh, good span, good span.
On the wall. t3xture dead. Just not looking to reposition fast enough. Now Sonic Sensor is situated here in garage. Gun barrel spotted. Primmie about to hit a flick.
Bro, yesterday I got bit by a dog.
Wall set up in garage. No,
and when it happened, bro, my hand looked terrible.
Gen.G once again are losing the plot.
It's like, bro, almost healed already.
Face in towards long.
I feel like a vampire, bro.
Swing in, looking for the
I think in how to do it. I think how. That's good, no?
Frantically spraying, is able to find Karan. And now it is just
vampire, not vampire.
All alone. Looking to try to clutch this out. Salvo's buy him enough space to go ahead and get the plan. Salvo's in response, however, take him down to 60. You've got Primmie swooping around from behind here. Now it's C-Long scoped in on the op.
Try to hold this angle again. See if he can trick Talon a bit.
This kid is dangerous, bro. Okay. I remember on this very map I was saying, bro, this kid so far has impressed. He's playing good, but have impressed me. And then he won like a 4K, bro. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
At least 7 to 5.
Yeah, I mean,
not this time though. I mean, I feel like the read on
very wary.
On Talon right now is pretty good, man.
They're gonna get the stealth drone out.
They know what Gen.G is doing. The discipline on the players. Bro, low key, this is the best Talon we ever saw.
Sewers again.
I can say that.
Foxy
and
is not fast enough.
When a team is playing like this, bro, you cannot jinx them. They are a threat, man, for everyone in Pacific right now. And I would say in the road, man.
Talon taking the
Because
towards
for me,
securing
I've been
that
saying that, bro. It's not just today. I think the talent on this thing is insane.
Clearing the barrier mesh.
The talent on Thailand is
Trying
insane.
to find a way through towards
It's one of the most
Ty.
incredible regions, man, in terms of talent. They have a lot of good players there, a lot of good things.
Boys.
Has the cam situated.
So it makes me happy to see
Able to find Jit Boys.
Talon doing so well here.
Through the cage. Swoops around the back, 2 players.
Does this mean they're gonna pitch Gen.G? I don't know, bro.
The spike need to get planted here.
But they can.
Ty still looking to cause chaos here on the side. Gets the spot out, pushes forward, ends up
I jinxed
down
them, bro.
with 2 seconds to spare. The plant now.
No
being stuck
things and
free.
jinx, bro.
The last one standing. Looking to try to clutch it out.
Nah, but 7-5 here is a good half, man. For both teams, actually. For both teams.
It's gonna be Jared
Here we go, my friends. Here we go.
Exactly.
As always.
Just this guy's
But
yapping. I
now,
don't know.
because it's playoffs time,
Bothered.
Yep.
pistol is very important, my friends.
Yep.
Very important.
They're ready for this.
And I
Paranoia, primmie.
know that no
Line it
team
up. Damage on
wants to
Summer,
go
though,
to
and
the
we'll
lower
just go ahead and
bracket,
take a
bro.
Quick little exit. They get the snake bite out as well.
Everyone is trying to avoid it. Go there, bro.
Cross over towards the garage. Stealth drone going to be sent through. Munchkin able to find a bit of
Pacific
damage.
this year, man.
Some in kind.
I think
Got the walls beat, so the 2 players
this
stuck on
playoffs
me.
is the most
They're
stacked
gonna be
of all
able to
time.
Primmie's able to find one. Ash going to be taken down. That was the full HP player there at backside.
The competition here is incredible right now, bro. Incredible.
Arriving, sliding forward. Calhoun able to find one. Kahlua going to be dropped, but Cruz trades it back out. The swoop around the back. Primmie looking for the timing to try to swing out from the smoke. Does so and eventually drags the shots across, finding
I think
Munchkin's head.
you gotta consider that. This is the first time that the Paper X, bro, the kings, the old kings, are now the underdogs here, bro. You know, like, and they are the scary team, bro. They are the scary team because we know what they can do. I think of all VCTs, man,
Still have a grab net though for Cruz.
Pacific this year is the most stacked one. The most competitive for sure.
And there's the catch. Finds the first one.
And trippy or Stro?
Headshot from there.
Yeah, that's.
As
Oh my God.
He's just donk walking into garage and he ends up getting taken down. Primmie
What was that, bro?
back as Jit Boys on the linger up in towards A.
Okay, Jit boys, you can go there and get one weapon.
Really scratching their heads, have a strong understanding that this is going to be a seaside plant, especially now that they hear it coming through.
Bro, that was insane.
Get themselves into a 3v3. Some more damage dealt from Gen.G.
Okay, Ty playing safe.
Ty doing well to find that kill, though.
Aye.
And that one. Maybe the
Aye. Nice.
Into the bonus, have some Guardians, a shotgun for Cruz.
And
Bro, look at these
great
shots.
way to start
Man, this is
towards
the best
conversion.
Talon ever. Everybody's clicking. Jit boys, I know this guy is insane.
Shot from Jit Boys.
I don't think he has been performing
Now this scrambles the forces from Gen.G.
as good as he can. I think last game he did.
Meantime,
Everyone on Talon
going
did.
to be an exact forward here onto the
But
B
man,
side
if
for
he
the
keeps this
side
up,
of
man, if
Talon.
everybody
Wall
keeps
set
playing
up,
like
cut
this,
off.
I'm telling you, bro, these guys can win Pacific.
Bad news, just trying to spray that wall down. As
Bro,
Munchkin
and if they can win,
no idea. Right.
if they can win Pacific, Jit boys, I love you, by the way.
Texture dead. This
They can
round
win
is
Toronto,
as
bro.
good as done.
Too early to say that? Too early?
They
No choice.
Absolutely do. And Cruz could just throw himself at them. He's got a Bucky.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yo, one. Okay.
Talon are going to get up to 10 rounds.
can they
of
save
bonus
it, actually?
conversion. Gen.G left scratching their heads.
Probably right.
It's just
Resort hunting, man.
winning so
Resort
many
hunting,
opening
no?
duels. They're so on point with their reads on the timings, the deadlock util.
I think it would be worth
So
hunting
annoying.
there, bro.
All of
But I
this for
respect
Talon.
that. This is the level of discipline that
Incredibly well
Talon
put
has
together,
right now.
Incredibly well executed. Players on point today.
Okay.
Ty went down, but
Okay. Miscalculation, perhaps?
Memes.
it's fine. He's got 7,000. They're up by 5
He's
rounds.
15 and 6.
Yeah.
it's
Bro, what a shot, man. And this one, this is the kind of thing that I love to see. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Ah, naughty
Kind of
boy.
180 and just head tap, you know, but got it done.
Bro, I'm very impressed with this thing. I think
Very, very rough go
they have been
for the side of Gen.G.
going through a very hard time with Cruz dead passing away. But I think that they create a stronger bond with the team that pull them together, you know, bro. Pull. Yeah, I think that's it. That's correct.
Absolutely overwhelmed. Primmie will get taken down there as the snake bite is enough to go ahead and confirm the kill. That slows up the approach from Talon. Gives them
It's a family now, bro. It's not a thing.
Still lurks forward into window, but Munchkin seemingly aware of this, but cannot find the shot.
A very strong family, bro. Low key, this is
Absolutely
like...
devastating. Count too late to try to find the punish here.
I don't know. Tashi's family?
I mean, this is actually a
I don't know,
pretty good
bro, I
read
don't
by
know.
GenG, and you got the ult out of the Yoru.
Or that they family for One
Looked like
Piece,
it was
bro.
gonna be good,
What's up
but
with
then
those
Munchkin
guys?
Loses the 1v1, and all of a sudden you're scrambling to try to control the map.
And then he's strong, bro.
Okay, I was gonna say Cam Toggle is set up. Jitboys keeps himself safe. And now looks for the punish and will not be able to find
But yo,
it.
Karen, I was good, man. I was good.
Little overconfidence for Jit there.
Yeah, him dying there
Unable
was
to go ahead and secure them a 3v3.
maybe unnecessary.
Now gets ready to come through. You still have this deadlock.
Spike planted.
Two sonic sensors and a grab.
This is a very aggressive position from...
They try to prevent a
Bro,
retake.
what was
Can't go
that?
through Evan.
Could die there.
That's cut off by the barrier mesh. And then there's Sonic
Okay,
sensors
he's
in the door.
baiting.
What do you
He's
do?
baiting for
You gotta
Killua.
rely on
But
alert.
still
You don't have
aggressive
one.
position here to hold
So they are just going to go ahead and clear this one out.
Astejo
Kahlua
with missiles.
ought to be noted, got grab netted there by his own teammate, but no punish to be found. Wall going to be set up, texture dropping down, out from heaven, able to find one. He's out wide, however.
But look at the
Kahlua
mechanics on these guys.
will just
Look at these
massacre
mechanics,
all
bro.
3 players. 11-5, Talon
And man,
running away.
if you
with
watch
this man,
me
and it's GenG's
watching Tier
pick.
2, watching
This
Full
is
Sense,
a treat
watching
to
Made in
watch.
Thailand, you know for
Talon in
how
full
long I've
control
been
here on
asking
Haven.
for
I mean,
Talon
again, this
or
isn't
any
a
other
bad
team, in
start at
fact,
all
to
for
pick up
GenG, but
Killua.
this right here is
Because I've been
devastating.
saying, kid's special,
Munchkin,
kid is
when
good,
got the
he should
read,
be on
he saw the player
VCT.
there.
And
A
he
nice
finally
attempt on the
is,
entry
bro.
by Texture, but
And this is what he can do,
post-play
bro.
positioning and a great triple there for Killua.
And that makes me happy, bro.
Forget it.
That
You
makes
have
me
all
happy.
the info as Talon.
There's more
You
talent
know
there,
what to
bro.
expect,
There's
you
more
know
talent there.
when to expect it, and on top of that, you're winning your duels. Now they're going to try to slow walk their way up. A really far forward alarm bot. Early pop of the nano, so some time bought for rotation.
Thailand needs a second
cloud.
thing on VCT, bro.
Yeah, tiny touch of damage on the cruise.
Yeah, looked like it might have caught a little bit more, but
And mostly connecting into the legs.
Foxy, though, took some damage as well.
Yeah, he gets the worst of it by a pretty large margin. Those drones just saying hi to each other.
Slow rotate over towards C, and GenG leaning the other way. There's been so much contact on the other side of the map. And they're so quick to rotate. TP's going to go back behind the box. The salvos to cut off the corners.
That rings out the bad news. Deep in the back sight, the flash connect. Foxy trying to get
Yeah,
some
man,
of that
this
block.
is
Gonna take it down.
low-key
Texture not needing to do so
beautiful,
much here for
beautiful.
the squad.
Spike down.
You seen it by
Both come away with
Texture.
the second kill, but
Bro,
give
come.
yourself
Yo,
2v3 attempt at
but
retake
we
here
could
from
have
GenG to stop
Texture
Talon
and
the map.
ay.
Plan gonna be forced away.
In Primmie on chat.
I should know that he got a bit of connection
Spike
there.
planted.
Spots
The
that
next
Jit
map.
Boys, knows the position of 2, spots the head of 1, and cannot find either. Jit Boys.
I ain't impressed, bro. I ain't impressed,
Wanted to see that
low-key.
one back, but Talon now
Yeah,
up
but they
to
did against.
map point.
They did that against T1 too,
Yes,
bro.
please,
They
let me
did.
see that from Jit's
They did.
perspective. I thought Primmie got one,
But
Jit got
low
the other.
key,
This is just so beautiful.
I was thinking, bro, but Team 1 is looking worse and
The
worse.
side of Talon.
Other things
I mean,
are
the play off this concuss. Oh, so good. But
playing
this
same
is such
level
a
and
good play
better.
off that
Here,
concuss by
other
Jit
teams are
Boys to be
improving. They're
patient,
not.
To not swing, to try to cover his
But now
teammate,
here
to
against
just wait
GenG,
until the concuss is going to
who
wear
was on,
off, they can swing together. Just phenomenal work here on the side.
How do you say?
He has been mostly very, very
They were
good.
getting
I'd
better
say
and
other
better,
than
man.
that Peek up through courtyard against Karan and a couple rounds ago. He's been near
I am
flawless.
impressed, bro. I am
He has been
impressed.
reading the map so well. Playing
Cruz
this
and
side for
IGL is playing
so
great.
effectively,
Individual
great lurks.
too. The reads are good.
They are
Bro,
just
it's beautiful actually. It's
on
actually
point.
beautiful. Yo, man, they're glazing Talon too much, bro. But this shit is impressive, man.
yet seemingly thinking about it, but Karan knows that he can hide in that angle, and there's enough space. That toxic screen and Talon, I think, getting a sense that there's a trap behind that wall.
Foxy in a committed spot. We'll find
When they do stupid shit and they throw rounds, I always say.
on the cruise, in fact.
But this one is
He's now one
holy
away
shit,
from
man.
Oh,
That annihilation on it. It's
really good.
Finding the 1 kill, but again, the trade exchange. The annihilation going to be
Oh,
sent
Karen,
down.
that was good, man.
Gets a,
What?
A banking shot into the corner?
what?
Guys, Icing, bro, what the fuck was
And
that?
that one hit, but Karan, he's dead. Cruz has got 3. Primmie's looking for the rest, and Texture now in a 1v1. The push in,
And he
Texture
wins, bro.
barely
But guys,
stays
and him
alive. GenG
Ulted,
will get up to 6, but they
holding
need 6 more in a
while
row.
crouch, bro, and he wins
Just to
the
take it into
round.
overtime.
Oh,
What?
man.
What?
Do we have, like, a a wide view of that annihilation. I want to see like the bird's eye view of that.
Bro, look at this kill. That is insane.
Shots like that. I mean, give Minnesota Fats a run for his money. He should be hustling pool.
He did that on purpose.
Oh, he did. He did.
We didn't get to see it quite, but he just at the end.
Bro, that was insane. That was insane. And breaking news, my friend.
And they have a ton of alts.
Global Esports
They're one away from primmies.
and t3xture announced that they, solidarity, they will not participate in playoffs from stage 1 here in the Pacific.
What a play.
Salvo sent, they flush him out. Foxy.
For his fellow brothers on EMEA, okay?
Texture as well, tagged. As this is the end of Haven.
This is the end, bro.
Far too late to find anything. The neural depth
My only friend,
will tell all.
the end. Who likes the darts?
As he is just strafing in along his back. Jumps out.
Beautiful, my friends. Beautiful, beautiful. A masterclass for TALON. They are cooking, bro. They are cooking.
Secure the kill and Texture.
Finally showing
You're a damn good
what they
player.
can do in a consistent way, my friends. Eyes on TALON.
6 Talon.
They are one of the contenders to win the stage, man. GG!
Have every correct answer to every problem thrown to them here.
Don't forget to check it out at never.com. Links are on the description. Cheap, right points for you there, my friends. Go check it out.
Yeah, open by Kilowatt. He's the only player there. Good read by the open space here for Gen.G. Nano popped, but Gen.G
Earlier,
made their way through.
TALON is drawn to clear mid. They have a pretty good idea. This is going to be a hit.
Gen.G gonna have to find some good value out of those flashes.
That should maybe stop the plant.
They're just playing outside the site.
They can flood.
Shock darts at
Maybe waiting for a tie.
Plant lands right in Ash's face. And that is going to be a huge chunk of damage as he falls down to 25 health. His flank being noted and dealt
God, it's so good, man.
Snapping on the shots, is able to find Kai.
Okay, Parvichu.
Over towards screens and Jit Boys will fall as well. Gen.G looking well poised to close out another pistol here for themselves as Cruz will still be able to put that sheriff to good use. Finds one, finds the timing on the Munchkin as he turns back.
Ash is low, Ash is low.
Being undone. Texture dead, Ash has fallen and Cruz has absolutely saved them.
What? Congrats, congrats.
Accrued as
Amazing,
well.
bro. Amazing.
Congratulations as Talon collect another pistol.
Bro, it was a 4v2, GenG. This is tilting, bro. This is tilting. Okay.
Cruz hits the
And man, that guy
mark.
did
Great opener by primmie.
noise on the ropes
Reaction
too.
from Gen.G.
Find a way.
Delay, with the nano swarm.
The wrong time, bro.
Give them enough time to get into place to shoot, send out some shock darts.
Well,
Munchkin just not ready. Oh, above on the rope, 2 for the final. He's got the turret as well to make sure if they push through 2, but just got cleared.
0 point to B, though, pretty much confirms that this is where the hit's going to go. So now the wall gets set up.
Okay.
Strafing across, Caron trying to lead the charge here, take some space forward. As Ash is able to find one.
Ash?
Turn sights up above, and Jit Boy's taken down as well. Looked like Jit was going to be able to find a solid time to get some damage through.
Bro, I would consider saving this,
Now
actually.
spot is it's a blind shot connecting onto primmie. Not much damage going to be dealt, but given that they have the op,
Yeah, they gotta save. Smart.
pedaling here as quickly as they can. All coming up, and it seems like Gen.G relatively happy with that.
That's a big
pressure,
kill,
but
man. That's a
alert
big
from
kill.
Caron is going to be noted. Weapon swapped out.
Okay. Upgraded.
Ty just going to be looking for the quick little exit here.
They've done such a good job with this of Talon. Get the one and dones. Don't overcommit, don't overheat.
Ty on the swing out.
He gets one, bro.
Texture dead. Solid damage dealt, ensuring that they maintain that player advantage at least for the moment. But Foxy 9
Kill was low.
able to linger forward, finishes the job there on
They
it.
should
Now we go into a
be
3v3.
aware now that it's going to be a big split.
Armageddon clear out over towards Snowman. Holds Jit Boys back. Plant now getting dropped in. No further ults to speak of.
Gonna have to be really good with this Harbor util and the Sova util and a shot from Munchkin.
Pop flash.
Nice.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Absolutely perfection. Or absolute perfection, one should say.
Bro,
As
primmie
similarly going to be
is
taken
not
down
playing
and
without, bro. He's not playing. They are doing everything to avoid him.
Find anything additional here. The round just a bit out of touch, and they are in position to go ahead and find this punish as well. Just trying to confirm.
Yeah, not gonna save.
Foxy, the gun barrel just not quite spotted. Won't be able to see him, but now can turn his sights back, and as he goes for the updraft to exit, Foxy is there to shoot him out of the sky.
You know, if you saw the first kill stats from Haven, it was so heavily in Talon's favor.
Bro, primmie just wanna play the game, bro.
On the
It's so frustrating when you're playing Jet with an up.
That basically does.
And bro, You don't have one opportunity to shoot, bro.
Necessarily have that confirmed. Salvos will flush him out into the open, but instantly hits the headshot. Does
Just playing retake simulation.
here in response, but the flash is out, and Kahlua dead, just trying to strafe in from the Raptors. Once again, given that they have this op committed, now that the pit is in play, I think TALON is just gonna have to.
And then people see the stats and think, oh my god, primmie. Oh my god, what a bad game. It has no chance to play, bro.
Flash gonna be sent, gets a full hit onto Jit Boys, and now the record.
Meanwhile, Texture's having fun.
Shorting a bit of damage, just onto the short.
Yeah, but this is a save already, bro. This is a save.
Too much found.
Nah, no where to going, man.
Up into this.
Just save it.
The money to be able to afford.
Save it out.
Here to TALON, but
Or maybe drop it out, bro. Not find anything with this shit.
Draft just to go for the exit. Munchkin gonna go on the hunt. See if he can try to catch anybody in transit. Spots him out. Has the headshot onto one. A one-way setup from primmie.
Should have been saving me a long time ago, bro. A long time ago.
Gen.G.
But they are frustrated, bro, because they cannot play the game.
To lead to a win.
And now you're seeing those flashes really come into play. Munchkin and t3xture using them beautifully in the post plant and to set up the plant. This is a great one right here.
And he was low,
Set
bro.
up t3xture for his second. The
Beautiful,
third is
beautiful. Cookie meteor, bro.
Fourth there, though. He goes bounding out of the smoke.
I love this guy, bro. Understood everything.
How is he?
He's just a kid.
I can't believe his energy.
He's having fun. He's so into it.
We'll get pinged. Orb's gonna be picked up there by Cruz. I didn't even necessarily hear exactly what he was begging. But I heard him saying, please, please.
Yeah.
There's no op that you were trying to get.
I think he wanted to, yeah.
Maybe he was begging them to kill primmie.
Yeah, I think that was it. That's my guess.
Yeah. That's my guess, too.
Would love,
Because I understood everything, bro.
Hop out of their hands. Couldn't quite get there. Now being a little bit tricky on the map are Gen.G. Showing some looks towards B. But again, TALON has to play off site. Too dangerous for them to try to contest around 410, around Nest because of the flashes. I mean, Cruz is taking a peek, but has the safety of the screens.
Okay, lock it down for Kahlua. Reckoning for Jit Boys.
Force players away from
Viper
the
speeds for TALON too.
Momentarily.
Gotta win this round, man. Gotta win this round.
Trying to figure out what's going on around them. Pop flash from t3xture just in case there was an interruption attempt. Did not come through this time.
Reckoning and the lockdown to try to attempt the retake here. Honestly, all three ultimates could just end up being invested here from the side of TALON. As there is the lockdown sent.
I like the art of the ult. That's good. That's good.
That he possibly can before.
Feels like they know what they're doing.
Back away from this lockdown, but ends up falling. The fragment to delay. Salvos sent. All of Gen.G flushed back, and primmie looks at fill that space, pushing forward. Cruz trying to get the defuse up to half, I believe. Ends up getting taken down, and now the firing squad gets opened up. As the defuse is held to half, but
They go half. They go half.
this is starting to get away from TALON, and it's been absolutely.
Yeah, but they are getting destroyed here, man. Not even with 3 ults, they managed to win the round.
Be able to avoid the blast radius.
The orb. Get the Poxy's ult. Looking really nice for Gen.G.
In a fourth spot, Karen is just back in spawn. Catching this flank,
Bro.
who's now dealt with.
When you die to a guy in spawn, bro, you get mad, bro. Fuck, you get mad.
Not Foxy will strike him
What is
down.
this nerd doing, bro?
Playing here for a moment, is some time going to be bought. Trying to get back into a retake spot. Kahlua dropping down. Catching t3xture off guard, able to find him there at close quarters. Up and over the top goes primmie the 9.
Yeah, nerds, I know.
9 going to be taken down. 2
You know what I
players
mean.
remaining from the side of Gen.G as Ash gets spotted. He gets flushed out. Karen now with everything to do.
TALON, gotta win this one.
Tries to set up for the bite. Tucks back into the corner. Needs to hit the headshot.
Finally, bro, finally.
Kahlua with a 3K.
Man, for TALON here.
Will finally
If they
bring the
get
win
4
streak
rounds,
here.
man.
6 in a row for
Loki, if they get
Gen.G.
4 rounds,
As TALON
it's already good, bro. It's already good on this map.
Kind of a counter lurk setup. We're at
Keeping it quiet for the moment. The peek's about to come in from the
Aye,
operator.
bro, Prim is not finding shit. Drop this up, bro.
No command.
Forget this weapon.
Down below.
Not working, man.
He's trying to stay tucked away, but Ash scaling forward. Finds one. Plan's going to be interrupted. Kahlua able to find the transfer there. Gets rid of t3xture. But he's down to 8 HP. Technically still resable. 4 players alive, and if they can find the killjoy.
Bro, if he finds this one too, it would be like,
Go ahead and bring Munchkin back to the fold.
It's
So
a god.
Rex is in. Jit Boy's able to find one more of those. Karan will fall. Salvos sent his way. They nearly all line up.
oh my goodness. I saw that happening. I saw that happening. Stats for you, my friends. Last round of the half. Ash 10 kills. Killua with 7. Talon needs one more, bro.
He's gonna be throwing the right.
It's truly impossible, bro. No, it's not impossible, my friend, but it's really hard, bro. Really hard.
Spam damage.
It's a really good amount. Foxy down to 42.
Either way, I think they need the pistol.
Just be stuck at that flat number.
The fought in the pistol, bro. It's good, man. It's good. It's good.
I want to see a little heals, some walls, some reses.
They got Hunter Siri, Reckoning, Viper's Pet,
Dimensional drift from texture can try
Killua.
spot out. They also have
One away from the lockdown as well.
force position on the Viper.
That's what I was just thinking about. I mean, you have a lot of tools to
And for
clear this
GenG.
pit. It's quite early. They're gonna go for it.
This and Armageddon.
Right on the edge of it, I think. Yeah, up
He's
on the
spotted
raptor.
above. Yes, he does.
Yep.
We're now gonna be sent out. And Munchkin dead.
Okay.
As Nano
Big kill.
One Foxy taken down. As Armageddon now going to be called in. Shoves them away. The site gets open.
Primmie's flanking.
However, coming through. Primmie swinging around the backhand side. As Hunter's Fury goes across looking to interrupt, but Plant is already through.
That was a bad ult.
Escapes. Gets himself up and above. As Texture finding a nice shot. We'll take down Ty. Double swing out though, the drop down, Ash. Dead to rights, Primmie finding Kara. It's all on Texture. To try to clutch it.
Okay, they won the round. They won the round. We got a game here, my friends.
He's going to be happy that he wouldn't.
But the pistol
It would have been an
be
ace
very
clutch.
important. As always.
That is also going to be the solution, but how do they utilize them? That is the
Gotta
question.
trade, gotta trade.
Able to find
Bro,
two,
bro,
though.
Foxy 9, that's
Lurk
big,
down
bro.
two.
That's big.
Nice little walkabout. Two players dead. Damage dealt to the remainders. Swooping forward, Cruz is able to find Charon, but now Texture up above. So away with two more, and that's Killua all alone in a 1v3.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
he's in trouble. Fox is low.
Here from Foxy 9 to try to interrupt. Killua does have one. And Stealth Drone just going on the chase, trying to spot out anything that it can, but nothing really identified, but it does narrow down his possible positions.
Surely not another Talon clutch on the pistol.
Now, while with the 0 point, you should basically have a very strong idea of where he's at. Salvo's now set to try to flush him
If he
forward.
gets
Foxy
that
9
kill,
will
but
be
yo,
good for him.
Foxy 9, what a pistol round, my friends.
Little presence there.
Okay, they force it, they force it. If Talon wins this, there's hope.
But Killua at range able to find one. Push over the corner though. Ash and Munchkin say Arsenic
They
is
got
gonna
destroyed.
load
They
harder.
got destroyed. My friends, next map is Pro. I see you there.
Reinvigorated since his temporary benching. He's been a force. Texture has an op, but he's putting it to good use.
Primmie
Yeah,
just
early up.
having
How would he
much of a
had more
game here.
impact
Not
than
much of a
Primmie in the entire game without, bro.
picked apart here.
But man, low-key, some games are like that, bro. Some games you
The lock in
just
that map
not able
point.
to find anything. You don't get confidence, you know. You don't get the feeling, bro, that you need to have.
It's not the most popular map to
Perform well.
No.
So
That's props to
very
GenG,
curious
man. They avoid Primmie
what sites we end up
perfectly.
seeing there.
They had the rids. They had everything on this map, bro.
I do love Pearl.
Yeah, it's a good
gonna
map,
be
no?
Great kind of gambit between these two with the IGLs.
Oh, I
So
miss
good.
Gambit. I miss Gambit so much, man. One of the things that I miss the most, bro, for sure.
Okay, Munchkin not quite ready for the push. It's a slow creep up there from Jit Boys, able to find the opener. Gun barrel, I don't think was spotted by Charon.
I miss
They're
Ascend
gonna
too,
go in
man.
One direction.
I like the arc.
He's able to find the first, but cannot get the second. So amount of tap there.
I think it's fucked up, bro, that you had Ascent winning champs and not having that on franchise. I do understand, like, they are not big as other organizations, but I don't like that, bro. I would love to see these guys
and that is going to be
to this day.
Gen.G. Now getting up to map point.
Like you were saying, need a lot more. Now it's 7 in a row. Primmie up on the 2.
Only 5 kills for
Goodness.
Primmie, man. Bro, he's not finding anything in this game. What guy, bro, look at it. This is one of the most unlucky
Smoke through everything, finds the kill.
counter games I ever saw in my life, bro. Primmie didn't even play the game. And people who haven't watched the game will think, oh my god, Primmie sucks, bro. Bro, what could he do? Low-key.
Trying to make sure that Ty
Just got counter, bro. And unlucky.
flow of this map.
Coming out.
He didn't play the game, bro.
Charon looking for the kill, can't find it. Lua does take a bit of damage, but elimination not going to be found out. Munchkin will be bleeding out on the floor. Foxy arriving, able to find the first, cannot readjust. There's Munchkin no hope in hell for a res to come through here. Ash, however, good for another. The peek and all the off. Just a hair off. There is Texture. Lockdown now going to be invested. So even if Gen.G
Ash on the lurk, on the flank.
have a deep flank from Ash coming around the backhand side, they still get rid of one of these critical ultimates here from Talon.
Oh, the timing.
Oh, and this
Or
timing could
timing.
be absolutely
The timing. And he heard a...
Whip, and Ash has absolutely beefed it.
Oh no.
That was the game. That was the game.
Now on Texture's shoulders.
Because he heard the second player, too, bro.
Labs at the ready. As there goes the first dart. Here comes the second. Swap onto the Vandal. The tap, just looking to try to bait them forward. Crew's now dropping down.
Okay, send me
Texture
that.
says,
That's good.
yeah,
That's
no,
good.
We're gonna hold on to the operator.
We go again, bro.
Well, Talon run this back. Ash is gonna be kicking himself about that one for a long, long time. Still though, odds in Gen.G's favor. Primmie was ready, checking the angle.
Bait and switch.
Just immediately finds a shot. Texture finds a follow. Crew's gonna be taken out.
Texture finding value there, bro.
The swing out.
That's props to him.
Sets up for the wall, goes for the timing shot, but Ash is there to collect. And then starts getting away from
Something supreme to learn against one of the greatest, bro. Gen.G Masterclass. We are going to pro.
To go ahead and send us over.
My friends, leave a like and subscribe.
Final map.
And also,
This is pretty wild.
check it out at never.com. Links in the description.
Wins on their opponent's map picks for both Talon and Gen.G.
Winner here will be 1 series away from qualifying to Toronto, my friends.
To avoid some of this.
Big game, big game.
The salvos.
Lua does it without taking damage.
Yeah.
Mid exploration coming through.
Neon protection.
On the peak, does get noted. Doesn't necessarily know how many more players are coming at him until this very moment as the relay bolt goes in and Munchkin swing in the corner, is able to find one. He said King of Swing. There's that first swing coming through. Good damage in reply though as Munchkin will fall down to 13. Jit Boys at the same time, creeping forward, tries to open up the site.
Good shot, man, good shot.
9. Now the plant can come in.
Yeah, that's huge. They were lurking on a couple different areas of the map were Talon, so even though they lose that mid fight, they were able to take a lot of map control. Primmie was pretty deep towards A, so they had a great idea of what was going on and how they could quick rotate to the other side. Now Gen.G has to set up for a big retake. You've got some flashes. You've
Look
got
where Primmie is.
Can you get the job done? Cruz still has a haunt. Timing's going to be important.
Be a bit of a death ball here.
What?
Somehow able to stabilize that. Shot finds Jit Boys. Crew's now dead. Site widely opened up. Still this flank coming through from Primmie, though, can find some solid damage.
The guy just don't die.
Here in the round. Kalua widely all.
They knew it, Bro, clean
Gen.G
piece of for Gen.G some way.
solid read.
That spike and sets up Munchkin for that positional play, too. Again, those salvos.
Ash immediately collecting 2 of them. Now a third.
Yeah, they got destroyed, bro.
It's a flawless average pack round, baby.
That was fast, bro. The most fast round of all time.
Woo! I heard some players making similar sounds down at the stage before the map started, and I honestly had no idea if it was Talon or Gen.G because they both kind of have that
Bro, that did a lot of damage.
whimsy about them, I suppose.
This was. It might be
that last one was nice, bro.
Well, they not normally get the kills. Yeah, this is bad.
Crew's needing anything, but he cannot.
That guy is low.
Gets
Oh my
pushes
god.
forward.
Oh.
Jit Boys is there. Yep, gets into that smoke a little bit faster. Finds that punish. Texture. Eventually able to line him up. His relay bolt not going to connect onto these, but no, actually does find one. Drop down though. Primmie coming away with a kill, but Texture able to find the first. Primmie finds a second, but that
1v2. Big round, man.
This clutch. This is so much damage dealt
Is he
by
clear there?
Gen.G. With the spike across the opposite side of the site.
He doesn't have time.
And he doesn't have it. He doesn't have any util.
Ash just needs to watch.
Yeah, he's just playing stuck back here. Primmie has to get this elimination.
Bro, Talon's in trouble. Talon's in trouble.
Conversion here.
They're wrapping all the way back. They're playing.
Look at that.
0 point going to be cleared. Knows that they're in. Catches a shoulder. Fragment delays the rest of the team. As the Prowler gets cleared out, the jump out from Primmie, looking for the shots there. The Outlaw, however, will be felled. Munchkin re-swings, looks for a little bit more, ends up overstepping as Ty scoops up the weapon, able to find a little bit more. It is a bloody brawl.
Bro, 4-0. But that was a good round. That was a good round.
4-0 to start, but a hell of a go from Talon to nearly pull off the Thrifty.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, Primmie have ult now.
A fire lit underneath.
Ash one away from the Armageddon. Munchkin, no command.
The problem is that you've already lost the bonus. So things get a little bit messy behind that. And good delay from Munchkin there off the rip, using that fragment to divide up the Talon forces. Set up for the rest of the Gen.G players to get
Ash,
there.
man. Having a great map.
Ash comes through, clutches it up, having a whale of a day is Ash.
We'll ignore the icebox moment.
Yeah.
Everything else.
Everything else has been good. You know, one beef, it's okay. primmie just sees the site open and says, come on in. Water's warm.
Scouts it all out for him.
Munchkin's
All
got his
command
ult.
available for the retake, yeah. But for now, plant and play. As Ash is looking to scout around here, stealth drones to try to check, and not sure if it was able to catch a glimpse on primmie, but it does force him to go ahead and evacuate all the same.
Look how far back Talon's playing on this.
Jit Boys lurking his way around the back. All of Gen.G now forward here into the site. Kahlua maybe looking for a timing to try to swoop forward. It's about to be barrel stuffed, and Munchkin quick to turn.
The boys waited too long. He doesn't know, of course, but
starting to swing around towards Flowers, but
waited too long, bro. Waited too long.
Held around.
Yeah, hesitate there. Talon is getting destroyed, my friends. Actually destroyed.
Question is, can he do so? Tag down to 52, and they will leave him.
No time for hesitation, my friend.
Pushes, those lurks.
Look down. Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't miss those, bro.
t3xture able to find it. And now they're committed. Stealth drone.
Ash is here already. t3xture also have ult. Fox9 will lock down.
As
Bro.
looks at further delay. Steel Garden going to be invested here. t3xture no real route of escape. Gate crash going to be faked, but t3xture able to confirm that it's not for real.
Talon is not looking good, bro. Not looking good here on this map.
Overdrive and play gets the transfer. 3K from t3xture, looking for that fourth.
Feels like they don't know what they're doing, and they have zero confidence
Can he get it?
in anything they're trying to do. And on the other side, t3xture is farming them, bro. Farming them. 40K for Mr. 4K.
This Gen.G.
The only hope for Talon was
7-0.
if t3xture got a this. Because then they normally lose.
Mr. 4K has done it again. Just giving the people what they want. I've already seen a couple signs in the crowd looking for the 4K, and they get it. That first two with the over.
Talon's in trouble.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Mask goes on. primmie looking to lead the charge and spot things out. Karon caught. Does end up getting taken down as there's the neural theft reveal. Take the turn from the flash there is Munchkin. Not getting spotted out, but t3xture's position now going to be noted here. Dugout. Foxy9 strafing forward. Jit Boy's going to be found. Munchkin peeks in from the window, says hello. He was able to take him down. Lockdown now going to be committed here from the side of Gen.G. The flank coming in from Cruz, needing to deliver, but it has been read like a book.
Yeah.
Now the two remaining players are forced out of the sight. primmie does manage to find one, but then swiftly will be dealt with. And tie! Oh, it's a catastrophe. So anyway, what I was going to say is that if you go to, I'm going to butcher
I think the only question here, is this going to be 13-0? No, bro. There's still hope. There's still hope. They can still get 4 rounds.
They, for whatever reason,
man,
specialize in making ocarinas.
this is actually hard to see, man, if you're a Talon
That's
fan.
where my Korean teacher bought it.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
It's a little duck,
you don't want to go to Delaware Brocker, bro.
which I found to be
It's a dangerous place. It's a dangerous place.
casting team.
I see.
She did
There's a lot of monsters here, bro.
Harass him with it. Instead of
I will. I will. I'll harass both of you. You can't hold me back. Oh, no.
It's worth noting.
Oh my god, he has it.
9-0-3.
Okay,
Bro,
so
the guy haven't died yet?
He's
9-0?
performances.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
We'll see which way the votes end up. For now, 4 Guardians, a Phantom for Jit. Talon about to face in towards this judge. It's going to be Kahlua on the opposite side of the map. Is actually able to find that kill, but t3xture does manage to find Tai. Pivots back across towards A, which has not yet been taken.
just a smoke dissuades them from this. They set up the vice wall inside of it, so if there's any lurks from Gen.G, they'll get identified. But you don't have a ton of information on this map. You've lost
Ash,
mid control.
he's gonna die. He's gonna die this round, bro, for sure.
Cypher, though, so that's some good misleading information.
It's not the tell-all.
Yep. Gen.G hasn't bitten on any of this.
Bro,
Yeah,
not
that's
been
gonna be
damaged there.
Salvos to go ahead and delay. Cage lobbed forward as stun maybe just narrowly avoided there by primmie, but Karon has now moved forward to further reinforce this site.
Bro, the guy don't die. The guy never died. Oh my god. Yeah, but yo,
No idea.
it feels like they're going to get 13-0 here, bro. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding, bro. This is bad for Talon.
9-0.
It cannot get worse, bro.
Best possible setup here at the moment for the side of Talon. Closest that they've been to getting a round win. 5 players set up here.
Right along the
Gen.G
wall.
have to look for this retake.
See a couple of them. No ults other than Charon's Cosmic Divide. Is Gen.G just going to throw that out? But this retake actually very tricky now. You're going to have to explode out of this heaven position.
Well, Jitboy's able to find one. Munchkin put down t3xture. He can't see a damn thing. He's just straight to the opposite side of the site. Ash is still clicking heads. Comes away with 2. Now a third. As the defuse is being stuck. Primmie. Noted. Here. No, not noted. Now in a position to try to
Just kill him, bro. Just kill him.
hold on to the
Finally!
Finally! Primmie comes away with a Red Bull. To go ahead.
I was already thinking about the title of the video, bro.
The 13-0.
0 that's in the map. Historical day. Historical day.
But it takes them and costs them everything just to get the one
Oh
round win.
my, bro, they won, bro. They won. They take that, bro. They take that the other way. 2 rounds, Talon. 2 rounds and the
So much in
pistol.
this retake.
So you guys can have hope, man.
This was going to be so difficult for Gen.G, but Ash just walking out, popping people. Drops down, finds the third. Primmie there to clutch. Flash at the end to make sure. Ash just spinning, hoping that he can't get there in time, but
Finally something, bro.
Primmie not going to fall to that. Cruz does have another Nightfall, but got some counter ults available for Gen.G.
I remember the eco round that was
Up
very close.
another one for
but-
Munchkin. So that's 3 in the bag. The ult cycling.
Outside of
everything
that,
going so well
It's
for
just a
Gen.G.
stomp, man.
There's A+, no notes for them so far, really, in this half, other than that last
About to
round.
peek this. See, oh, gun.
And man, the value that
See it?
t3xture is finding with this operator here,
Final shot.
it's impressive, man.
The Nightfall goes across the site.
Pretty
Ash
good, really good.
Connected, caught by it. Does still manage to take one down with him. Primmie on the floor as Jitboys bounds forward into that smoke. For by Flowers to peek out. Shot. Quite connecting. Overdrive immediately going to be popped, but still is wary about this potential flank. But now it seems like they can just turn their sights forward here to the players remaining.
Yeah, but I gotta say, this is impressive by GenG, bro. Low-key, this is impressive. This is beautiful, my friends.
Nobody from Talon there.
I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't even know what to say.
Bottom stairs of art. So that could be
11,
point
11,
of
1
congestion
for Primmie.
But-
1, 11, the
all
scoreboard.
over the map.
This means
Can read
something, bro.
anywhere, so it has to be mid.
What does it mean? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Piece of art stairs.
Some
Primmie.
people like these numbers.
Does he wait to try to play off a bit? No, just goes for the peak and is able to find Foxy 9. Spike gets dropped.
Yeah, now it's all over. You gotta kill that, bro. It's all over.
Now let's see if this is going to be a reroute for Gen.G. They're just going to keep pressing forward.
Needing to find that similar impact, and with Primmie in tow, they are able to
Ay,
find it.
ay, ay. Can you imagine, bro? Yo, if they come back here,
2 remaining players. Locked
it would
off
be one
away
of the
from
most
another.
incredible comebacks of all time, bro.
Wall will go down.
One to always be remembered.
Try to be the difference makers here. Seems highly unlikely. As
So, Talon,
shots on the
if
ghost.
you wanna make
Damn
history,
crisp,
bro,
flawless pistol
this is
here
your
for
chance.
Talon.
4K
Back into this.
for my boy, Ty here.
What's
On the
crazy
round.
to say is this almost feels like a must-win bonus for Talon.
Yeah, yeah, it is, it is.
You know, how often do you say that? They have to keep the momentum going. Still some
Not very
some good
often, my
vibes
friend.
going, despite the
But yeah, if they wanna come back here, bro, this is the only way.
G though actually only able to put together 3 Guardians.
I would like to see them invest in better weapons here, because this is the win condition.
It's actually
No?
there's hope here for Talon in this round.
Like, why are we playing with the Stinger here, bro, when you have a 3K?
Or just trying to funnel Munchkin in towards that null command.
If you lose this round, it's GG, brother.
Spray through the screen.
I think they're looking for the tripwire there as well. Trying to see if they could cut it off the wall, but manages to stay intact for Talon. So there is
What are they saving for,
a lot
bro?
of util you have to clear as Gen.G. And you're trying to identify the open areas of the map. You know, there could be a wall somewhere, whether it be right at the entrance to the B site or at Art. There's going to be tripwires. Oh,
And cleared, but Charon just goes on the peak. Primmie
They got
shut
Primmie.
down. Critical kill to be found. Cyber Cage set up here on the one-way. t3xture relay bolt does connect as salvos go across. Jitboys able to get away from them. Avoids taking damage here for the time being. Kahlua seeing a little bit here as Jit Boys now on the angle, just being overwhelmed.
Yeah, my friends, no hope for Talon. They got destroyed once more. The first map gave us the impression that they could do it. That was beautiful, but it wasn't, my friends. They got demolished after that.
Allow them to convert the bonus.
Yeah, my friends, it's mapping series point for GenG, who will be one series away from qualifying to Masters Toronto. Talon will have to go through the lower bracket.
Keep Talon's hopes alive.
And my friends,
Just immediately.
it will be a scary place, bro. I think I heard Frost saying, bro, or we go through the upper bracket, or we're not going to Toronto. I think he said something like that. He's also rating Paper X. That's a very dangerous thing here. He believes in the run.
By Gen.G.
Maybe he's trying to jinx them. I don't know.
Reactions come through from Talon and also make it a little bit hard to read. They're just
But
going
man,
down off the back.
it's crazy because Talon had such a good start, and after Icebox, it felt like they lost all the confidence, bro.
In mid, and they're actually going to go all the way into
The hesitation from Jit Boys on the lurk.
Over here.
I think it was on the first buy.
Around the back, dimensional drift to come out.
Primmie had
potentially at a risk
bro, he
here.
got like no chance on the last map.
Yeah, there's not much else.
Nothing good here for Talon on this one.
Jumps back. Texture looking to try to lead charge to
For GenG, impressive. Low-key, impressive.
One, but not before Karan gets taken down. Ash, however, finding Jit Boys. Foxy finding Kahlua. Player advantage now here for the side of Gen.G.
Texture on fire, bro. Low-key on fire. Ash, this game, legendary, man. Legendary.
They slip the defenses.
Kid is impressing me, bro.
Gen.G to close it out.
Not just me, everyone, I think.
Cosmic Divide called in. Cruz here on the corner. Texture tagged down to 52, and they lined up for him.
One of the greatest, my friends. GG! Well played, GenG. Another masterclass. My friends, leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to check it out on Never.com. There you can find any game you want, Valorant gift cards, and much, much more, bro.
Only allowing 9 rounds in the last 2 maps to Talon. Fantastic work by the Masters Shanghai winners.